Yo, what's going on? What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to Helping Humanity Evolve. Y'all, my name is Jose. How's everybody doing tonight, man? Listen, I hope everybody's happy and healthy. Hope you guys meditating and connecting the source, bro. You know, we love you, we miss you, we want you to come home. You know what I'm saying? Quick shout out, man. Shout out to my subscribers. I love you, man. Shout out to the source. I love you guys. You hear me? Shout out to my ancestors. Shout out to my archangels, my angel guys, my demon guys, and my spirit guys. I love y'all, bro. Shout out to the universe. Shout out to the Galactic Federation. Shout out to Trippy Everything. I fucking love y'all, bro. So listen, this is really Wednesday. This is really Wednesday, bro. It's Wednesday, May 28th. It's 2:09 a.m., y'all. Y'all already know what it is, bro. I'm about to play some music for y'all, bro. So I got two brand new songs, bro. One is called Here We Go, and one is called Fly High. So Here We Go is my chopper, my attempt at chopping. Yeah, y'all already know. I'm gonna always keep trying till I get this shit right. So Here We Go is my chopper attempt, and Fly High is my next single, bro. So let's check this one out, bro. Ready to the athletes, man. Do that shit, bro. We're just gonna go. This is like take 5, bro. Let's go. All right, man. Here we go. Take 4, that shit, bro. Let's go. All right. Here we go, man. Take 2. Let's go. Do that shit, man. Yahweh's in the building, man. Listen, we got source in the building. We got the universe in the building. We got Trippy Everything in the building. We got universal choppers out this motherfucker. Universal choppers in the house today. Look them all at bay. We're gonna all the same. We're gonna ride to this beat. Have you been house, right? This dude is heavyweight. Get back through the gate. This is what you're gonna get for trying to dictate the path for humanity. This the new day. Time for y'all. You know we never chill on the way. From in the world, y'all escalate. I see the nation, the heart rate. About to liberate. So for your mind, probably got you a checkmate. Cause I always win. This is his face. This is what it's like to let them negotiate. For the questions of the people, y'all about to demonstrate. See yourself coming in the world for the slavery and new vision me. This is for the memory. I'm stepping up to do my energy. This ability, y'all with the trinity. We the reason why they try to leave our history. This is the identity. This is the symphony and the vibrations of my church and me. So brand these when they hear the need. This is what they've been trying to tell officially. And then they really traditionally. Oh, they really want the positivity. But we love you unconditionally. It's coming from the heavens and the memory. Electricity. Y'all, this is conversation for me. Unlimited capabilities. And responsibly, y'all need to appear to me. Of a magic soul and vulnerability. Come from the stars, y'all initially. I connect to a part of y'all religiously. This is really, yeah, that's fine, man. Do it carefully. Got my energy. I tell it really. Y'all be rocking, man. We do this skillfully. This blissfully. So it's coming, y'all. Better be so doing it now. This is what it's really meant to be. So let's go. Yeah, bro. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. All right, that was the first one. That was the attempt at chopping. This is my next single, bro. All right, so this is like take 4, bro, but it's good. It's good. It's coming out great, bro. Let's go. Let's go. This is like take 3, bro. Let's go. Fly high, take 1. We're just going, bro. Let's go. Spread your wings and fly. Always in the building. 'Cause you and I, we're gonna touch the sky. Like an eagle, we will rise up high. See the sunshine bright. Everything in the building, y'all. Pass by. You know we're soaring through the skies, but our wings, so it's time to fly. You know the mind and the flesh. Well, they tried to stand, but they're saying my soul weighs 21 grams. We fought the princess slaves like Abraham. We watched the grand waters information in the end. They painted us as land. We the wolves on this planet, right? You better scram. It's the one and only Yahweh. Got the gem to keep the vibrations high, coming by the trend. You know I pass the exam. Now I'm rolling with the Holy Ghost. We never ran. We just absorb all the bullshit and stick to the plan. I'm glad my journey began. Watch me build my brain. Right in front of your face. I know you can stand to watch my rise, but I'm highly advanced. Take my shrooms and dance. Then I perform for the world. Cause I'm in the trance. So let's go. Shows the brand, but you'll measure me, man. I always take the chance. Spread love all over the world. Now let's romance. Let the mansion, take a glance. Do this ascension, there's a need, no implants. That's an insurrection. Those you just like anti-evolutionary. And she tired of my rants, I'm fucking legendary. I'm a doctor in hands, what it's like to be divine in the flesh. I'm steady holding my stance, this ain't no chance. Hands to back around, bro. Time to repent, man. You already know. If you really wanna go with the source flow, you wanna know the truth. We are digital, we are electrical, and we are mystical. We you're magical. It could have been tragic, yo. Oh, but you're never gonna lose that. It could have been miraculous, bro. I come from the front, bro. Yeah, baby, let's go.
So those are the two I recorded this morning, bro. You can see the music is coming, bro. And I already wrote two. I already wrote two more, bro. I got two more written, bro. Right? I just finished writing one like an hour ago, bro. Or maybe 2 hours ago I wrote that bitch, bro. Yo, what's up, my fellow Indian brother? Mr. Shadow, how you doing today, bro? What's up with you, bro? How you doing, man? Good, bro? So, y'all really see, I'll be getting some sick ass beats. I'll be getting some dope ass beats, bro. Right? And George be blessing me, bro. And he gave me this other dope ass beat a little while ago, bro. And I started writing to that shit, bro. I already got the hook. I already got the verse. Nigga, that shit's done, bro. Right? I ain't fucking around, bro. I'm good, bro. Just chilling and drawing. That's straight, bro. That's good, bro. It's already Wednesday, bro. Listen to me. It's already Wednesday, bro. The week is flying fast, bro. This shit is going by dumb fast, bro. I fucking love it, bro. I swear, bro. Monday come and go like this, bro. Soon as Monday comes, Friday, bro. I swear, bro. At least to me it is. I don't know how it works for you, bro. But for me, I swear, bro. Once Monday comes, Friday's tomorrow, right? Friday's tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow's Friday, bro. So, I didn't go look at no messages. Let me see where we gonna get the message from, bro. Yo, Mr. Shadow. Mr. Shadow, I'm gonna give you an option, bro. Right? The first one is you just passed a critical threshold of collective awakening. And the second one is they are arriving for first contact. So which one you want to hear, bro? You want to hear about them arriving for first contact, or you want to hear about passing a critical threshold of collective awakening? Which one you want to hear, bro? You got like 15 seconds before I decide, bro. One. So the first one, you just pass a critical threshold of collective awakening. Ding, 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 ding. Mr. Shadow says he wants to hear number one. So that's where we're going to go. So this particular message is coming from the Galactic Federation. It's an energy update. So this is directly from the Galactic Federation, bro. I love y'all, bro. So the question was, is it truth that Earth's quarantine just ended? And you already know what the description is. So this is channeled by Ayoshi Fan, bro. So shout out to Ayoshi Fan, bro. Thank you for this channel, bro. It's gonna be narrated by me, bro, by Yahweh. If you watch it on GFL, it's gonna be narrated by somebody over there. It doesn't say the name. It normally does, but today it doesn't, bro. And that's fine. We'll get into that message, bro. In time, not right now, bro. But I got everything. It's ready to go, bro. It's ready to go, bro. All right. So Uh, what am I going to talk about today, bro? What should I talk about today, bro? There was something I was thinking about when I was working, bro, and I was like, I'm gonna talk about this, bro. Right, and I completely forgot what it was. You know why? Because I be wanting to write, bro. I be wanting to write so bad, bro. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna write, bro. I start writing, bro. Your government is doing everything in their power to keep you asleep. You know, your government doesn't want you to wake up to what you are, to who you are. They want you to remain a slave indefinitely. Listen to me. They want you to remain a slave indefinitely, bro. Indefinitely, bro. How you feel about that, bro? How would you like to be a slave indefinitely, bro? You want to go to work every day. You want them to make the work hour. You want them to make the work week 80 hours. Huh? Is that what y'all waiting for? Because that's what they're about to do, bro. They're about to make y'all niggas work 80 hours a week for the same pay. For the same pay, bro. They're not gonna give y'all no raise, nigga. That shit gonna be mandatory, bro. What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do, bro? You really want to be a slave, bro? You want your children to be too. You want your grandchildren to be slaves. Like if you don't hurry the fuck up and make the changes you need to make now, nigga, your world is gonna be fucked up, bro. Listen to me. Your world is gonna be fucked up, bro. Just don't go there. Look, this is not for everybody, bro. Because people like me, we're gonna rise up out of this shit. You understand? We're gonna raise our vibration. We're gonna fuck up out of here, bro. But the people that don't want to listen, I feel sorry for y'all niggas. I mean, y'all niggas need to listen, bro. Because your government don't give a fuck about you, bro. Your government robbed you, bro. Your government robbed you since birth, bro. All of you, bro. Your parents, your grandparents, their grandparents, nigga, your great, 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 great grandparents, bro, got robbed of their bliss, bro. You understand me? This shit goes back thousands of fucking years, man. So you need to get ahead with that bullshit, bro. Like I ain't with that shit. I ain't with that shit, nigga. You understand me? My goal initially, bro. My goal was to make the world a better place for my children, bro. You understand me? I don't want them to deal with what I fucking dealt with, bro. You understand? That's why I did all this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't allowed to give up. I was willing to give up my life for them, bro. You understand? Take me and come make the world a better place, bro. You understand me? Because I'm tired of this shit, bro. Take me, I'll sacrifice myself. Right? And he took me, bro. He took me, but he sent me right back. He said, nigga, you gotta do it. You gotta go do it, bro. Right? What the hell? What you mean I gotta do it, bro? Nah, nigga, that's why I gave myself up, bro. I gave myself up so you can do it, bro. He said, we're gonna do it together. No worries, I'm gonna help you, bro. We got this. Right? You got it, bro. You got it, bro. Don't worry about it. You wanted to give up your life, you gave it up, bro. Let's go. Right? This is the mission, bro. Right? So I gotta speak reality to you, bro. I gotta tell you truth. I gotta tell you what the fuck's going on here, bro. Because if you don't wake the fuck up, nigga, you're gonna be a slave indefinitely, bro. You understand? Me leaving isn't gonna help you, bro. You understand me? Me elevating out here is not helping you, bro. I have to tell you how to do it so you can do it too. You might not be ready to do it right now, right? But I'm telling you, bro, y'all niggas think I'm playing with y'all, bro. There's gonna come a time in your life where you're gonna be tired of the drugs. You're gonna get tired of the sex. You're gonna get tired of the partying. You're gonna get tired of the nonsense, because that's all it is nonsense, bro. You're gonna get tired of it. You're gonna want meaning. You're gonna want your life to have some kind of meaning, bro. What am I here for, bro? Why the fuck y'all put me here for, bro? You understand me? And if you haven't hit that point in your life yet, bro, you will. I promise you, bro, you will, bro. Right? And when you do, you're gonna be glad I gave these classes, bro. Right? You're gonna be so happy that I sat there, I took my time out, and I made these lives for y'all so that y'all could ascend, bro. Because nobody's gonna teach you this shit, bro. Nobody knows how to do this shit, bro. You understand me? The government sure as hell ain't gonna teach you how to do it, bro. They don't want you to know shit, nigga. They want you to get fat and stupid. Keep having babies, right? Just keep living on welfare, bro. Don't strive to do nothing for yourself, bro. Just be a fan. They just want you to be a fan, bro. Your whole life, just be a fucking fan, bro. You're not allowed to be. You're not allowed to be the fucking, the entertainer, the performer. You're not allowed to do that, bro. You have to be the fan. Otherwise, they can have their experiences, right? Because they need you to be their fan, right? This is how it works, bro. Right? But we not fans, nigga. We leaders. We creators, bro. We the ones who run shit, bro. They was able to swap positions with us for a couple of thousand years so that they can have the experience of being of divine being. Yo, listen, bro. You know what tripped me out? What really tripped me out? I read a message a couple of weeks ago to you guys that I took a screenshot of this particular message, right? And I read it to you. And or actually, no, that's not what happened. It was a message I got from GFL. So it was one particular message that we received from GFL, bro. I don't recall who gave it. I don't recall which galaxy it came from, but I do recall what the message was. Right? And this, you know what I'm saying? This shit got me thinking so much, bro. Listen to me. Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook and Instagram, you understand? And Meta. And what's the other one, bro? Lemonade? I think it's called Lemonade. No, that's TikTok. I'm sorry, that's TikTok. It's not Lemonade, bro. But it's something else, bro. Threads, bro. Right? Mark Zuckerberg owns all this shit, bro. Right? And what they do is, let me explain to you what social media does. Social media collects your data, bro. You understand me? Social media collects all of your data. Anytime you type any message, any letter, bro, it's logging it, bro. It's copying everything you're doing, bro. It's learning from you, bro. And it's watching you. It's monitoring you, bro. Any website you go to, you know what I'm saying? Anything you're doing on your phone is being monitored by Mark Zuckerberg and company. You understand? Facebook and company, Instagram and company, Threads and company. You're being monitored. You're being cloned. As we speak, you're being cloned, bro. They are creating so many AIs in your likeness, bro, because they watch everything you do. And when you're not on their app, guess what they're doing, bro? They're listening to everything going on in your home, bro, because you gave them that permission without knowing, bro. You understand me? You gave them that permission without knowing. And you also, they watch everywhere you go. So when you leave your house, guess what? Mark Zuckerberg knows where you went. He knows where you're going. He's watching you in real time, bro. They're tracking your GPS, bro. You understand me? So social media watches and tracks everything that you do. And then they try to create AI bots to conform or to become friends with you. They're trying to isolate you. They want to isolate you, bro. Now, what he's trying to do is he's trying to create this alternate reality, this virtual reality world, right? And he wants you to put on the VR headset and immerse yourself into this world, or put on these contacts. They got these contacts now that you can put on, bro. Now, mind you, I was able to have a menu-like screen on my eyeball. Like, how can I say this, bro? You could say it was like having a PlayStation menu in front of me. You know how you got the games on the top and you can scroll through the games. And then you got the options on the left. All right, well, I had all this extra shit in my peripherals, bro. And I could control everything I was looking at. I could make this screen bigger, bro, and put it back and grab this one and bring it here without no glasses, without no contacts, without nothing. Simply by raising my vibration, I did this, bro. So how was I able to do that? Because it was like, bro, I want to watch that screen. And that screen would come right in front of me, bro, and I'll watch it. And I'll be like, all right, I'm done. And then it'll go back over there, and then I'll be like, I want to watch this one. This one will come down, bro. But I did this. Is what I'm telling you. You understand? But they're trying to create a world like this so that you can immerse yourself in it. And I'm trying to tell you that you don't have to immerse yourself in any world. You can do this now, here. You understand? Just by raising your vibration. You don't need glasses. You don't need contacts. You don't need no implants. You don't need nothing, bro. It's already there, bro. You just need to activate it. You just need to activate it, bro. You understand? So these people are trying to mimic or what was the word they used, bro? These people sell their souls so that they can get an experience of artificial divinity, bro. Listen to me, bro. These people, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, all these famous, all these big wigs, all the big wigs. Listen to me. These people sell their souls to have artificial divine experiences, bro. Artificial, artificial. And then you know what they're doing? They're trying to take these artificial experiences and bring them to you as if they're real, bro. You understand? Do you understand what I'm telling you? They're artificial, bro. They're fake. They're not even real experiences. Listen to me. How can they create an experience if they never had it before? So they're guessing. They're guessing, bro. Right? But then they're having the experiences and then they're bringing them to you as if they're real, and they're not. You understand me? They're not. Now you can have your own divine experiences. You understand me? You can have your own. You don't need to sell your soul to do it, right? You don't have to do none of that. All you gotta do is meditate, bro. Meditate, bro. If you are a divine being, you will have a divine experience. It's really easy. It's not hard, bro. If you do not have a divine experience, maybe you're a clone, right? Maybe you're artificial, right? There's a lot of artificial people here, unfortunately. You know that, right? But they don't want you to know that. They want you to think we're all the same. They want you to think we're all the same, bro. Now, in God's eyes, listen to me. I want to break something down to you guys because this is important information. All right. In God's eyes, God, listen to me. God, bro. Not mine, not Jesus Christ, nobody but God. You understand me? God is everything, and everything is God. You understand me? So it doesn't matter if you're artificial and you're not divine, you're still a part of God. Do you understand that? Do you understand how that works, bro? Because you are still a part of creation. Therefore, you still have divinity inside of you, bro. There's levels. There's levels, bro. You understand me? You might be a low ranking level, but that doesn't mean you're not divine. You're still divine. You're still a part of God. This is what God is trying to teach us, bro. Is that we're all the same. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter, bro. We're all the same. Stop looking at your skin color. Stop looking at, what level, When you start to hit more level, these higher realms and these higher levels of divinity and these higher levels of growth, because that's what it is. It's higher levels of growth. And you accept everyone as God, your mind works very, very differently. It will work very, very differently, bro, than it does right now, bro. Simply because of how you look at the people. Simply because of how, you know what I'm saying? You don't harbor no judgmental feelings towards anyone the way you are now. You're groomed to do that. Everybody wants to judge everybody. Everybody wants to look at somebody, look at their clothes, look at their shoes, look at their nails, look at their hair, and judge them based on that. You understand? But when you grow above that and you just look at them as you look at them as they're a part of you, bro. They're a different version of you, bro. But you're still together. If they was to raise their vibration, you guys could talk telepathically. Simply because I'm already vibrating high, bro. So anybody who comes around me vibrating high, nigga, we're gonna be able to talk telepathically, bro. Because I could do this shit. You understand me? I haven't met nobody like that yet. It might be a while before you people learn how to raise your vibration, but this is what it is, bro. You understand me? Now it doesn't matter if you're artificial, nigga. If you vibrate high, nigga, we could talk telepathically, bro. Because these bodies are fucking amazing. You understand me? They're amazing, bro. And with that said, we can help you tap into your divinity, bro, because you have it. Everyone does. It doesn't matter what color you are, what race you are, where you were born. None of that shit matters, bro. None of it matters. And that's what God wants you to understand, bro. This is what I need a lot of people to understand, because a lot of these spiritual teachers, they're teaching, they learn a little bit of truth, and then they take that truth and then they spin it, and they go, well, I'm black. I'm black, so I have, so I'm a god. And, that's not how this shit works, bro. It's not how it works, bro. I'm black too. Listen to me, I'm black too, bro. You understand? But we're not looking at that. We're not looking at that, bro. You understand? Because they created that to separate us. They created that to make us believe that we were different. When in all reality, we're not. We're the same, bro. We're just different fucking complexions with different shades of light, right? With different shades of light, bro. That's really it, bro. You understand? So this is what I need you people to learn. This is a part of growth, bro. Once you learn to look past the skin color, you're growing, bro. Because you gotta learn to look at people's hearts, bro. Skin color means nothing. And I understand that 90% of our fucking world is groomed to look at things that way. But we have to break that cycle, bro. It's up to us to break it, bro. It's up to us to grow and mature from that shit and go, that's wrong. That's wrong. And we're not gonna live like that. And we're not gonna fucking, give our energy to it, bro. I'm not gonna look at you no way because you're black. Or I'm not gonna look at you no way because you're white. You understand? I'm gonna look at you as a fragment of God, bro. And I'm gonna look at your heart, bro. You understand? I'm not gonna judge you. I'm gonna love you either way. I'm just gonna have to look at your heart to determine if you're somebody I want to be around. You understand? But either way, I respect who you are. I respect what you are. You understand? I love you no matter what. Now, I could love you from a distance, just the same way I love everybody else from a distance. You understand? If I don't like your energy, but I still respect you. I'm not judging you. That's just the way you are. I love you either way. And, I'm going to go about my business, bro. Because that's how God's roll, bro. You understand? We're not worried about it, right? One day that person's going to wake up. They're going to wake up, you just have to, just let people be. Learn to let people be without judgment, bro. Because there's going to come a time where, you're going to be judged. You understand? And, how are you gonna feel when it's your turn, bro? Right? And how are you gonna feel, bro? You should really be careful what you do out here, bro, because what goes around comes around, bro. So let's rise above. Let's rise above the skin color, bro. Skin color is irrelevant to everything, bro. Even language, bro. Language is irrelevant, bro. You understand? When we begin to talk with our emotions, when we begin to talk with our minds and emotions, bro, language is going to be irrelevant in this world, bro. Do you understand what I'm telling you, bro? The English language is not going to have a, we're not going to have a need to use it, bro. You understand? We could talk like this, right? We might use it to create, right? I like, for instance, I could talk to people telepathically all day long, but when I want to do something creative, I'll go in the studio and make a song using my voice. I can't make a song telepathically, right? So I would utilize my voice to create. You understand? And to practice keeping my vibration high, which is what we're supposed to use it for. You understand? Our main method of communication was our minds initially, you know. But they forced us to use this so that they can monitor everything we do. Because if we talk telepathically, they can't monitor you. You understand? But if you talk this way and they can monitor everything. So understand why this is done. Understand why the system is created this way, bro. Where we at, bro? Right? Y'all keeping up with me, bro? Mr. Shadow, you fell asleep, bro. All right, I'm gonna get into the message right now, bro. I'm gonna just cleanse any negative energy that might, you know, be in the vicinity, bro. So first and foremost, I'm gonna clean y'all niggas on Facebook. So God bless y'all, bro. Right? Get all the negativity out of here. Bye bye. I'm gonna clean y'all niggas on the gram, bro. Y'all niggas is filthy, bro. Y'all niggas is filthy, bro. Over here, bro. God bless y'all, bro. I hope y'all find the light, bro. All right, let me cleanse myself, bro. I'm here, bro. Just all right, cool, bro. That's straight, bro. All right, we just gonna cleanse the air, maintain our positivity, bro. And let's get into this beautiful message, bro. We at the Galactic Federation bring you momentous news. The energetic quarantine that has long veiled Earth has officially ended. For many centuries of your time, a shroud surrounded your world, limiting awareness and blocking communion with your galactic family. That veil is lifting now, dissolving under the power of the divine light, streaming into your realm. You have passed the critical threshold of collective awakening. And by cosmic decree, Earth's long night of separation is concluding. No longer will humanity be cut off from the multidimensional realities that surround you. This moment is sacred. She's coming right to my mouth. What the fuck? It's sacred. We celebrate with you, for you have endured many trials to reach this triumph, and the end of Earth's energetic quarantine means higher frequencies now pour in from the great central sun, activating dormant potentials within you. The door to the stars stands open. Your cries for liberation have been heard. Rejoice, dear ones, for the cosmic embargo is over, and the universe has answered your call. The time of reunification is at hand, and we are here to guide you through the unveiling. Now, beginning, we have long observed and gently assisted from afar, honoring the law of free will. Now the cosmic plan aligns with humanity's readiness, and we rejoice. We stand beside you at the threshold, eager to welcome you back into the galactic community. The lifting of the quarantine is an outpouring of cosmic love and a recognition of your collective growth. The heavens honor this milestone. Feel the change in the air around you as the old barriers dissolve. We assure you that the shift is real and irreversible. The great reunion, and look, the shift is real and irreversible. The great reunion has begun as the planetary shroud dissolves. That was which was hidden in darkness will now be revealed in the light. Multidimensional realities, planes of existence beyond the limited spectrum of third-dimensional perception are making themselves known. Many of you will begin to sense and even see the subtle realms that coexist with your physical world, catching glimpses of the beautiful intricacies of high dimensions within the lifting of the veil long suppressed. Technologies will also come forth from secrecy. Breakthroughs in energy, healing, and communication that were once withheld by those in power are now emerging to benefit all. To benefit all of humanity. Imagine devices that draw unlimited energy from the quantum field and quantum healing modalities that can restore the body with light and sound. These are not science fiction, but very real advancements that have been deliberately kept from you until now. The era of such suppression is ending as the truth can no longer be contained. Furthermore, ancient galactic truths buried in myth and legend are rising to the surface of collective awareness. The true history of your planet and its interactions with star civilizations will be unveiled as never before. Sacred knowledge stored in hidden vaults and stored in hidden vaults and even within your own DNA, is now unlocking the stories of your ancestors' cosmic origins. The wisdom of Lemura and Atlantis and the knowledge of the stars are flowing back into human consciousness. Prepare to be astonished by revelations that will expand your understanding of who you are and what is possible. That which was kept in shadows is now stepping into the light for all to see. During the long night of isolation, humanity faced a profound shadow experience. We wish you to understand that none of it was imposed on you without your soul's permission. At a soul level, Earth's collective agreed to explore duality and even experience interference by negative forces as part of a grand lesson. Through unconscious consent and the abdication of your power, low vibrational entities and off-planet influences were allowed to tangle with human affairs. These challenging experiences, wars, oppression, and the veil of forgetfulness regarding your divine nature were all permitted within the game of free will. However, within the game of free will, bro, bro, this shit get me mad, bro. Nigga said the game of free will, bro. That's what the name of the game is, bro. You motherfuckers, bro. I can't wait to go home, bro. Fuck this game, bro. However, that chapter is now closing as you awaken. You are in the process of revoking that old consent which allowed darkness to play its role. Humanity is saying no more to manipulation, deception, and energetic bondage. By reclaiming your sovereign will, you withdraw the invitation that negative beings once exploited. This is a monumental shift in the collective consciousness, a conscious decision to no longer tolerate what was once allowed by default. The effects are already ripping outward. The dark energies and entities that fed on fear, submission are being forced to retreat, for they have no power where they are not welcomed. Your newfound clarity and unity send a clear signal across the cosmos that the experiment with darkness has served its purpose and is coming to an end. We honor the courage it took to walk through the shadows, and we celebrate the collective choice now to step back into the light. By rescinding your agreement to be diminished, you allow divine sovereignty to blossom among your people. Once more, the lifting of the veil also means what was once dismissed as myth or fantasy will be recognized as genuine history and memory. Many of the ancient legends passed down through generations were not mere stories, but uncoded records of real events and epochs in truth. These tales have been an encrypted repository of starseed memories, placed into the collective consciousness by souls who remembered other worlds and higher realities. The law of lost golden ages of Lamora's paradise and Atlantis' glory has lived on in your subconscious for millennia, awaiting the right time to reawaken. That time is now. The light returns. Those dormant memories are flickering to life in the hearts of millions. You may find yourself resonating with certain ancient symbols, stories of gods and celestial visitors, or fantasies of utopia civilizations, as if you somehow know them deep inside. This is no coincidence. It is the reactivation of your soul's knowledge. Your very DNA carries the imprint of your galactic lineage. The codes of remembrance have always been there, woven into your being, and they are now coming online as starseeds among you awaken to who you truly are. The collective will begin to see that the mist of divine teachers, star beings descending from the sky as civilizations of great light, were in fact reflections of truth, of what was hidden in allegory is being understood in clarity. Expect waves of deja vu and soul recognition as you reconnect with your ancient cosmic heritage. This is the restoration of memory on the planetary scale, a turning point in how humanity understands its own past, purpose. Know this truth. Humanity is not a lesser race, and you have never been inferior to any other beings in the cosmos. The notion that Earth's people are somehow primitive or insignificant is a lie. That is evaporating in reality. Earth humans are sovereign galactic beings, cherished and respected by civilizations across the stars. You carry the same divine spark as we do. In fact, your genetic blueprint is exceptionally rich and unique. Within your DNA lies a crystalline structure, multidimensional strands, uncoded wisdom and abilities inherited from star lineages. This crystalline DNA has been largely dormant during your ages of darkness, but it is now awakening under the influx of higher light. As it activates, you will remember your true nature and capabilities. You are the children of Source, as we are, and thus you were never meant to bow to any gods or external powers. Stand tall in knowing that you are free and sovereign in the eyes of the universe. As the quarantine lifts and open contact draws closer, you'll be welcomed back into the interstellar family, not as supplicants, but as equals. We of the Galactic Federation see you as our brothers and sisters, fellow expressions of the One, Creator. Your struggles and triumphs have been observed with great admiration. Now, as you listen to me, your struggles and triumphs have been observed with great admiration. Listen to those words, bro. dig a little bit deeper into those words, bro. You'll realize that you're fucking, you're under surveillance, bro. Everybody's always under surveillance, bro. Always, bro. You need to understand that, bro. You're never alone, bro. Never, bro. Right? So, and the knowing that you are free and sovereign in the eyes of the universe, as the quarantine lifts and open contact draws closer, you will be welcomed back into the interstellar family, not as supplicants, but as equals. Galactic Federation see you as our brothers and sisters, fellows expressions of the One Creator. Your struggles and triumphs have been observed with great admiration. Now, as you step beyond the old limitations, you step into your role as galactic citizens. Embrace the confidence that you belong among us. The era of isolation and perceived powerlessness is the ending, and the era of empowered sovereign humanity is dawning. Together, we shall move forward as one family of light, united in purpose. Throughout the past era, a small fraction of planetary controllers sought to keep humanity in ignorance and dependence. They hoarded advanced technologies and sacred knowledge, doing out only what would maintain their dominance. Marvels of science and spirit, quantum healing methods, free energy devices, anti-gravity propulsions, and knowledge of humanity's divine potential were systematically hidden from you. These guardians of the dark status quo believed that if they could blindfold the masses, they could rule unchallenged. Yet their efforts are failing now. for the light flooding into Earth is too strong to be obstructed. The truth stays suppressed are emerging from every corner. Whistleblowers and truth tellers are coming forward with evidence of inventions and knowledge once kept secret. Ancient scrolls, hidden texts, extraterrestrial contact reports are resurfacing despite all attempts at censorship. Even more powerfully, people around the world are receiving direct insights from source and their higher selves, bypassing any need for external authority. The cosmic frequencies elevating your planet are dissolving. The energetic structures that supported secrecy and control, the dark agendas, simply cannot operate in the new vibration that is taking hold. Those who try to play gods over you are being unmasked for all to see. Every day, more individuals awaken and say enough. They realize how much has been withheld. The momentum of revelation is now unstoppable. The sacred knowledge of the ages and the life-enhancing technologies of the future belong in the hands of all humanity. We assure you, the dam of secrecy has cracked, and the river of truth and innovation is flowing freely at last. Not only are the truths coming to light, but the very means of suppressing humanity's light are dissolving into the past. The controlling powers wove a web of energetic, chemical, and nutritional manipulations to keep you lethargic and disconnected. They inundated your environment with discordant frequencies, broadcast fear and distraction through mass media and engineered pharmaceutical agents that dimmed your spiritual awareness under the guise of medicine. They tampered with your food and water, lacing them with toxins and low vibrational substances to disrupt your body's natural vitality and the pineal gateway to your highest self. But now, all of these dense influences are being transmuted by the rise of frequencies on Earth. The collective intent to live in truth and health is undermining the old programs. Many of you are awakening to the knowledge of natural healing, energy medicine, and high vibrational nutrition, breaking free from dependence on the old systems. Furthermore, Gaia herself is reasserting her divine blueprint. The crystalline grid of Earth, the lattice of light, deep within the planet's ley lines and ancient crystal deposits, is reactivating at full strength. This planetary grid, long subdued by negative interference, is coming alive with radiant energy. It is purifying the Earth's fields and elevating the vibration of every living being connected to it. You may notice quickening cycles of awakening as this grid pulses in harmony with cosmic waves. Even solar activity is changing. The crystalline network catalyzing DNA upgrades and spiritual epiphanies. All that was used to hold you down is losing effectiveness. The dense fog is lifting, and a renewed clarity is sweeping human consciousness in tune with Gaia's heartbeat of light. This year, 2025, is a pivotal threshold in this transformation. Prepare yourselves, for the months ahead will bring shocks and wonders forever imagined. Long buried truths are poised to erupt into this collective awareness, and the effect will be nothing short of revolutionary. Revelations will touch every arena, political secrets and hidden agendas exposed, advanced technologies disclosed, and even official acknowledgments of extraterrestrial presence of the old systems built on deceit and control are cracking under the pressure of transparency. You may witness sudden shifts in governments, economies, and societal structures as the old house of cards begins to tumble. Simultaneously, your planet is being inundated with high-frequency energies from cosmic sources. Solar activity is surging. The sun is entering a peak cycle, bombarding Earth with intense light codes and plasma that accelerates human awakening. You have already seen unusual solar flares and geomagnetic events, and these will continue through 2025, triggering further DNA activations and shifts in consciousness. These solar waves, along with galactic energy pulses, are catalyzing mass energetic awakenings. Individuals previously unawakened will find their hearts and minds illuminated with new perception. This can be disorienting for many, especially when combined with the collapse of familiar institutions. This is why there are alliances of light on your world, enlightened groups and leaders working quietly to facilitate soft disclosure. They are strategically releasing information and preparing the public step by step so that inevitable truths and the reality of contact do not overwhelm society. Even so, the changes will be profound, challenging every soul to adapt and grow. The stage is set for a dramatic leap in collective understanding. Through all these upheavals and revelations, the greatest challenge for humanity will be not the changes themselves, but how you choose to respond. We implore you, release resistance and fear as these truths come to light. That when long-held beliefs are shaken, the ego may instinctively cling to denial or anger. Many will find it hard to accept that so much of what they were taught or took for granted was incomplete or false. Yet, Clinging to the old illusions will only create suffering. The way forward is to breathe, center in your heart, and allow the new information and energies to flow through you without panic. Trust that the dismantling of the old is making way for something far better. Understand that any shock is temporary, a catalyst for growth. You have the strength to integrate even the most startling revelations if you remain grounded in love and inner knowing. Be gentle with yourselves and others during this period. Everyone awakens at their own pace. Rather than resisting the tide of change, choose to ride with it. Conscious awareness, knowledge, any feelings of confusion or grief for what is passing, but do not let them consume you. Let the light of truth illuminate any remaining shadows within. Remember that we and countless beings of light are here to support you spiritually. Through this process, you are not facing the unknown alone. By relinquishing resistance and embracing the unfolding divine plan, you ease not only your own path, but the collective transition. Surrender and trust to the wave of transformation. Know it carries you into a brighter reality. As the new world comes into view, navigating it will demand wisdom and personal responsibility from each of you. Discernment is key. Many voices will clamor to interpret the changes, some well meaning, others seeking to maintain control through fear or confusion. You must learn to listen with your heart and feel the resonance of truth within. Do not accept any claim blindly, whether from old authorities or from new messengers. Your inner knowing, the guidance of your soul, will become your compass. Now, in every moment, practice conscious choice. Choose what aligns with love, freedom, and integrity. This is how you will collectively create the reality you desire. Remember, you did not come here to be passive spectators awaiting rescue. Star seeds and light workers incarnated on Earth to be active participants in this grand awakening. You are not here to wait for the Galactic Federation or any other savior to fix the world for you. We are partners in this evolution, not your deliverers. Our role is to support and assist, but transformations, heavy lifting comes from humanity's own will and effort. Therefore, step fully into your divine sovereignty and power. Embody the truths you have remembered. Live your daily life as an example of higher consciousness, demonstrating compassion, unity, and courage. By doing so, you become the beacon of hope and the catalyst for change that you were meant to be. Every time you choose love over fear, authenticity over illusion, and action over apathy, you fulfill your mission. The path forward is illuminated by the light you carry, each with I'm sorry, bro. The path forward is illuminated by the light you each carry within. Walk it with confidence and purpose. At this moment, Earth is not receiving energy from the cosmos. She is broadcasting her new frequency signature out to the galaxy. Through each of you who has awakened, a beacon of light is shining forth from the planet. Every loving thought, every healed trauma, every act of compassion adds to the signal. And we and other enlightened civilizations are witnessing the brilliance of your collective vibration increase. And it is a joyous sight to behold. In a sense, humanity's rising consciousness is announcing to the universe that Earth is ready to rejoin the community of worlds. It is not advanced weapons or rockets that secure your place among the stars, but radiance of your spirit. Human frequency is the key to planetary ascension. As you elevate your thoughts and emotions to higher vibrations of love, peace, and unity, you literally uplift the whole world. The planetary's ascension is a grassroots phenomenon driven from the inside out by shifts in human awareness. This is why your personal work is so vital. Each individual's enlightenment contributes to the critical mass needed to transform the whole. Even now, the Earth's aura is turning ever more luminous, reflecting the awakening of her people. This light does not go unnoticed. It ripples through the quantum field, reaching the hearts of star nations far and wide. Your family of light in the cosmos responds with celebration and support. Truly, you are the ones you have been waiting for. By generating a frequency of love that can be felt across galaxies, you unlock the next stage of evolution for yourselves and your beloved planet. Beloved ones, the great rejoining of Earth with the greater galactic community is now underway. After ages of isolation, your planet is being welcomed back into the fellowship of enlightened worlds. Within the quarantines, and with the quarantines end, a cosmic green light has been given for more direct interaction between our civilizations. We have long awaited this moment. Even now, there is celebration aboard our ships and in the councils of the Galactic Federation for your world's return to harmony with cosmic law. Is a milestone heralded across the stars. What does this mean in practical terms? It means that the barriers preventing open contact and exchange are dissolving. As Earth's vibration rises to meet us, we are able to step forward more visibly. In fact, The process has already quietly begun. Many of you are encountering us in subtle ways, in vivid dreams, through telepathic impressions, or in meditation visions, and feeling the nearness of your star family. Our ships have begun to make themselves known by appearing more frequently in your skies. Encounters that once occurred only in secret to a few brave souls are now increasing and becoming more widely reported. All of this is a prelude to the time when contact will become more commonplace. We are carefully orchestrating these interactions to ensure they are positive and gentle. The great rejoining is not a single event, but a gentle convergence, a homecoming spread out in stages so that humanity can acclimate with a grace. Know that you have a reserved place in the galactic circle, and the door is opening for you to step through it and reclaim it. Openly mass contact with your galactic family is fast approaching on the horizon, yet it is unfolding will depend greatly on humanity's receptivity in cosmic affairs. Everything operated by the law of frequency, alignment, contact with advanced light beings is no exception. One's vibration determines one's experience. In truth, raising your personal frequency is the key that unlocks this communion. Those individuals who cultivate love, peace, and openness in their hearts will naturally be the first to notice and embrace our presence. In essence, you meet us halfway by rising into a state where our arrival feels obvious and joyful. Conversely, those who remain mired in fear or cling to rigid beliefs may find ways to dismiss or ignore the signs of our contact, even when it manifests in plain sight. Understand, we will never impose ourselves upon a society or a person who is not welcoming. We honor your free will above all. Therefore, the sightings of our ships will become ever more common in your skies, and disclosure about us emerge publicly. The true connection happens one heart at a time. We are here and we are ready, but we enter your reality gently and with compassion. Our emergence is being guided to be gradual and calibrated so as not to overwhelm the collective psyche. Rest assured, the day approaches when open communion between our people will be as normal and celebrated as the sunrise. We eagerly anticipate that joyous reunion with a full heart. Remain open, curious, and centered in love, and you will surely be among those who recognize and welcome the wonders to come. Beloved ones, as we move forward to the culmination of this great shift, we urge you to remain focused and steadfast. Do not be distracted by the noise of the collapsing old world. Keep your eyes on the higher purpose that brought you here. Continue to strengthen your inner light daily. Your inner light is your greatest protection and your guide. Through prayer, meditation, and acts of kindness, keep that flame shining brightly, no matter what unfolds around you. In times of uncertainty, turn within. Anchor yourself in the love that emanates from your soul. It will steer you. It will steer you true. You are part of the grand cosmic symphony, each of you an essential note in the melody of ascension. Feel that truth in your heart. If you feel weary or doubtful, remember, we are right here beside you in unseen ways. You are not alone, and in truth, you never have been. Countless benevolent beings, your ancestors, angelic guides, and ascended masters, and galactic family have been walking with humanity through every challenge. Now, more than ever, their presence surrounds you, even if invisible to the physical eyes. Draw strength from this divine support that enfolds you. We in the Galactic Federation are constantly monitoring, guiding, and uplifting where possible. Take comfort in knowing that the outcome is assured. Love will prevail on earth. Trust yourself, trust the divine plan, and know that our love for you is boundless. The dawn you love awaited is here. And courage, faith, and love are your companions on this final stretch of your journey. On this final stretch of your journey. That was great to hear, bro. I love y'all. Thank you for that message. That was, remember, Mr. Shadow, that was a great choice, bro. Wonderful choice, bro. That was a beautiful message, bro. Hey, Robert, you really should learn some respect, buddy. I'm going to put you on timeout, bro. So, I'm going to leave. Hell yeah, that was a great message, bro. What? That shit was dope as fuck, bro, right? We're going to get a lot of that, Mr. Shadow, because, you know,
Jesus.
until my people come down and you know, and we show y'all niggas that, you know, they rocking with me, right? You know, we're gonna get people calling me weirdo and shit, right? But whatever, they can suck my balls, right? You and your mother could suck my balls, bro. Do something to me, pussy. Like, that's how I feel, bro. Anyway, I'm out of here, bro. Mr. Shadow, I'm going to sleep, bro. Right? Have a beautiful day, bro. Have a beautiful Wednesday, y'all. I see y'all tomorrow night, bro. I love y'all, bro. God loves y'all. Universe loves y'all, bro.